It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And this one features the fastest man in football, Xavier Worthy. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week.
That is true, not gonna lie.
Quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit on a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws, so they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Jackson up top again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Again, it's Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Jackson. Pass. Pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing Jackson. Quick throw. Oh, he doesn't pull away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal. Nice run there. Gets them down to the 6.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Now it's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. We'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
In these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. They never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Make some good plays today.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Chiefs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Dobbs headed in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap. The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. It's Xavier Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Motion man is Rice. Here's Pacheco. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken
situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. this. Caught inside by Worthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got it. It's Kelsey. Complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for us.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Get after him, offense.
Second down. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Let's get some momentum here, Steve.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Second down and 3. Off play, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. They'll look to throw again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey.
He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Quick throw, taken in. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. He's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Here's 2nd and 2. Motion man is Rice. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. A run. It's Pacheco. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we're trying to draw even right here and go for 2. He'll drop the throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the 3rd quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here comes Ford on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. To the right side. He's got Andrews. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That one finds Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure around the tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Again, it's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one caught it before. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Jackson up top again. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
On the give, here's Henry. And it'll be a gain here, down to the 12-yard line. Third and goal. Now it's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now from the gun is caught right side by Worthy. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw on the run is complete.
They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So here's 2nd and 9.
Let's get out of here with a win, folks. Down the field, offense.
Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Pickup there to about the 44. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. The shotgun, here's Jackson. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Let's time. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. They're forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson going to keep it himself. He's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. He'll try the left side now. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Build that momentum offense. Get the football.
Jackson now. The throw here is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Play action now. Jackson. There's that man again. Another pass. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Uprights. Keep going.
Tucker's extra point. And the Ravens will pull it even further here in this 4th quarter. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive for Tubby, starting with 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Open man downfield, it's Rice. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Chiefs can call the 1st of their timeouts. They'll look to throw yet again. A short one caught by Kelsey. This is 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop the throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he is very close to the 1st down. But on the ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now here's a keeper on his own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. So it's a
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options. It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brock...
Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week stuck in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. There's no touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
From the 33 on second down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. It's
Holding offense.
We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's tackled for no gain.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. This is back complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try and throw here. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they finally bring him down. But that is a big gain, and they're setting up.
On the roster.
Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. And they bring him down, but there's a flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. defensively.
You want to call that scripting for success right there. You can't do it much better than if you listen. When you script these first plays, you don't always know
Personal
who the
foul.
target's gonna be. It's
Roughing
really
the kicker.
reliant upon what
Defense.
Defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That stop made by Derek Brown. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. They're secured by George Pickett. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back now, pressure on its way. Hutchinson reels it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Check pass Bryant. And he's brought down after a short gain. Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Back to throw now. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Still sticking with the passing game. Able to find Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway, if we weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so they offered up.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it down to a single point. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And with precious little time remaining in our season, he's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per
That one's complete, right side. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe. It starts pushing into Vikings territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Money with Hubbard, ready to go. Pushing for the red zone. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now looking to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10 now. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Cade, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 14 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's get some points on the board. Let's get some yards, boys.
They'll throw it again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away. That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They are throwing it again. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Santos now for the extra point.
Break that kid. Need these points.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And limited damage, just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add another more.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. Lands along that sideline. Samuel. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. There's a give up the middle. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap. You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is as premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Ball at the 33 for first down. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. Not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a throw. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like
Holding
it's going to be on the offense.
offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. No run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Hubbard again. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Interception last drive. Doesn't deter them. They go right back to the air. Into the red zone. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. The Vikings getting one more drive here before the break. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Back to the air following the pick six. It's completed right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Dropping back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 24. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up third down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Smith able to put it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a deal right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. The Broncos trying to finish that one off and claim victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. You've got explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Complete beyond Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams with this passing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. With Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain again, and they're set down. That shot was directed all the way home. They're going to give the Panthers a first down.
Maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 16. Touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to checkdown. Touchdown to checkdown. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to checkdown. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or checkdown. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. He'll get this to Samuel. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going back gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Back-to-back carries here. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake out the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 30. Hubbard trying to miss out the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Counter play, Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From the 45 on 2nd down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Throwing now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
You need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. First and 10 now from the 30. Dive up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throw on 3rd down. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw. That's Coffey on the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, That's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Hopkinson reels it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, it's an extra bonus.
Completed here to Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hunter. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. And they pick it up again. And the Panthers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I'll tell you this, Kate. Once I've thrown 2 picks to the same guy, I'm not going anywhere near his vicinity. This guy is seeing everything right out of the QB's hands. And more importantly, he's catching it and taking the ball away. That's his 3rd of the game.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters. Even bigger.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun. He's getting to him yet again. That is caught. And he catches up to him. So he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a big 26.
That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 9th win of the season. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36, into the hands of Samuel, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've got to keep moving quick here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. 1st down from the red zone. This will be caught by Akers. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it yet again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Takes the handoff, now throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy flashy every rep. Tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.